Hi everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to Breaking the Ice with your host, me, Punkwaddle. You know, one of the things about Monday mornings is just how evident we're creatures of habit, right? Just how evident we like to do the same things and we like to be comfortable, right? Because if anything on a Monday morning, it's the autopilot of, okay, the coffee was set, I'm kind of doing the things I need to do to be functional enough to get to work, to hopefully not have any major crises, so I can just get back in the saddle, and all the metaphors, right? Because, let's face it, we talk about wanting change and we wanting growth, and we all really do, because there's a point where the obvious stagnancy of doing the same thing day in, day out, it just becomes boring, right? And as much as, there's certain sides of the internet that could, or political spectrum that accuse the other side of becoming an echo chamber, and the truth is, if you are caught up in so much of a routine that you only look at these certain things and do these certain things, you start getting into the false sense of belief that that's all there is, right? Your sphere of influence has been decreased. Not that the world has changed or become boring or duller in the time that you haven't been paying attention, right? Everything else keeps spinning and going around, which is why we have the weekend, the break of the work week, like I said, we're creatures of habit, but we also want enough change to remind us that, we're still doing something, and that the trudgery of our normal day-to-day life is has some worth and value in going some places. It's kind of like a stream or a river, right? And maybe you have a creek near your house where every now and then, maybe it's a heavy rain or somebody throws a bigger rock into it, and it stirs up the water, it stirs up the sediment, everything just kind of gets all dusty and cloudy, right? I think we're a lot like that, because we need something to stir up the sediment, stir up and remind us that all the things that we don't want to deal with are still existent and still can be ignored. They get poked out a little bit, and we just try to be still. We try to let the water just flow on through, and slowly push it back down as gravity takes it. And then we go back to, like I said, keeping up with life, and trying to deal with the currents. And we could get into the whole geography change of a portion of land over time gets, the water will adjust it and change it, but as long as the water is still coming through that area, the land is still reacting to and processing the water, right? Just like we react to and process life, in a ever so needing to adjust and wiggle as things get eroded and things get discovered, right? So yeah, I think it's quite interesting that we need the change to remind ourselves that we're functioning and we have value and purpose and remember who we are. But we need the consistency and simplicity of the routine, because if we had too much of a, catastrophic event like a flood, we wouldn't recognize the land anymore, and that takes a lot more to deal with. And I think, like they said, let's just stick to the rivers and streams that we're used to, and keep on trying to make life work and make sense. And like I said, we're creatures of habit. So I hope this helped you with your first, or second, or end to the power of what number of coffee cups this morning. And let me know what you think down below, because I was like, I think I'm gonna make another pot, because just like the streams and rivers, I think I need more coffee to flow too. So, until next time, let me know what you think, and we'll see you later. Bye!